Good evening. In the news for tonight, Prime Minister Jafar Hassan extends New Year greetings, wishing it to be a year full of blessings and peace for the kingdom. The Jordan Armed Forces says border guards engaged with smugglers who attempted to cross the kingdom's borders from the northern front. And the health ministry in Gaza says Israeli attacks across the enclave have killed at least 12 Palestinians and wounded 41 others in the past 24 hours. Those were the headlines, and now for the news in detail. Prime Minister Jafar Hassan extended New Year's wishes on Instagram, wishing it to be a year of blessings and peace for Jordan and Jordanians under the Hashemite leadership, and that Jordan's national goals and ambitions be achieved. Hassan also wished for the injustice on Gaza to be lifted and that security and peace to prevail in the region. The Jordan Armed Forces said several smugglers have been killed and their vehicles destroyed when border guard units engaged with groups of smugglers who attempted to cross the kingdom's borders from the northern front today. The army stressed that anyone who attempts to undermine the country's security, capabilities, or citizens' safety would face harsh consequences. The southern military zone foiled multiple efforts to smuggle large amounts of drugs carried into drones on its western front yesterday. A military source in the General Command of the Jordan Armed Forces Arab Army said the border guard units in the southern military zone stopped 5 attempts to smuggle large amounts of drugs using drones that attempted to cross the borders. The source said the cargo was dropped inside Jordanian territory once the rules of engagement were followed, and the confiscated drugs were turned over to the relevant authorities. In the Gaza Strip, the health ministry said Israeli attacks across the enclave have killed at least 12 Palestinians and wounded 41 others in the last 24 hours. The ministry added that Israeli aggression on Gaza has killed at least 45,553 Palestinians and wounded 108,379 since October the 7th of 2023. In the West Bank, Israeli forces have arrested at least 22 Palestinians from the occupied territories. The arrests took place in the cities of Hebron, Selfit, Tubas, and Bethlehem. The Palestinian Prisoner Support and Human Rights Association reported that there are currently 10,300 Palestinian political prisoners in Israeli prisons and detention centers, including 345 children and 89 women. Algeria has assumed today the presidency of the United Nations Security Council in New York. Algeria began its presidency of the UNSC as a successor of the United States throughout the month of January. The permanent representative of Algeria to the United Nations is scheduled to hold a press conference tomorrow in New York on the program of the work of the Council. The Security Council has 15 members. 5 permanent members with veto power and 10 non-permanent members, 5 of which are elected each year by the General Assembly of a 2-year term. That's the end of our news for tonight. Thank you for watching.